Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is part 36. If you've not seen the other parts, you need to go start from the very beginning. Let's
Part
dive right
36
in.
of How I Married a Man That Didn't Exist. He and his uncle were supposed to get up early Saturday morning. I mean, super, super early, like maybe 5 a.m., so they could pack up everything and get on the road. I have a video call going out to him sometime after 6 a.m., and he didn't answer. I do remember sending him an actual text message, not on Messenger. I no longer have those, so I don't know what time. I had been trying to communicate with him and ask, how's it going? Are you guys loaded up? What time are you supposed to be at the football game? Once it got a little later in the day, I had been asking his mom if she had heard from him, and she said that she hadn't. As the day progressed, me, Emily, and the girls were going to the mall, to the jewelers, to pick up my actual wedding band. The one that I had at my wedding was not real. Mine wasn't ready yet. Emily had bought my wedding band as a gift to me for the wedding. We were on the way to go do that, and Emily had to stop at the pack and ship store to send something off. And I remember calling him and calling him and calling him. There were so many video calls. I'm getting worried at this point. Like, I don't know what's going on. Why are you not picking up the phone if you're in a camper driving for hours? So I started to feel like something was off, and I was trying to calm myself down. I had seen him at his dad and his uncle's house the night before. So I decided to reach out to his aunt, the one that we had stayed at her house literally just the weekend prior, because we were now friends on Facebook. And I said, hey, I just wanted to see if the uncle and Rob made it to the football game. I'm having a hard time getting in touch with him. She said, what football game? The uncle worked last night. He's home. I said, so you're saying that there was no
What?
football game? She said,
Wow.
Rob was here last night and then left around 5 p.m. saying that he was going to a friend's house and he never came back.
I knew it. The reason why he did that video call with her without her asking was just to show, look, I'm here with my uncle. Tomorrow we're going, so that he can then now go on and go and do whatever rubbish he wanted to go and do. You guys remember I told you that Rob never loved this woman. He just saw her as his ticket, since she was ready to pour her love. She was ready to pour her love on somebody that doesn't even love himself. So why would he waste it? Let him maximize it. That's exactly what he did. Ah,
She then sent me Rob's father's number and told me to call him. I am blowing his fucking phone up. He didn't answer. I was reaching out to his best man, D, because during the events of the wedding, D had pulled me to the side and he goes, "You're family now. If anything happens, if you need me to keep him in line," which was a joke but serious, "reach out to me." And I'm like, oh, perfect opportunity. I reached out to his father. D told me that he had no idea what was going on, and he was very quiet and hesitant, and I could tell that he didn't know what was going on, but he didn't want to say too much. And he did end up saying he did not want to be in the middle of this. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, you stood there and you told me to call you if something came up. Well, something's come up. I then remember talking to his dad. And at this point, I am out of the car. The girls are in the car. I'm pacing the parking lot. It is hot. I am nauseous. I feel confused. And his dad was like, yeah, he was here. He said that he had come up for the weekend because he was coming to see a friend for the weekend. There was no football game. And he left and he didn't come back. And he said, I swear to God, if he's on drugs again, I'm cutting him off. Me and his dad had a really good conversation, and that led to nowhere. But he was like, if something comes up or if you need to talk to me, just call or text me. I'm here. Rob either finally answers the phone or he calls me back. And it wasn't a video call. He got me on the phone. And
He's with another woman. Probably the tea that he likes. He's with her. Or the other one. He's with
I
her.
said, why don't you video call me? I want to see the camper. I want to see how nice it is. And he went the fuck off. He called me crazy.
Defensive.
He called me controlling.
Oh.
And I said, I know there's not a football game. I reached out to your aunt. He lost it. Who the fuck are you? Why are you reaching out to my family? Don't you ever fucking do that again. You're so fucking stupid. Why are you trying to ruin my relationship with my family? Don't you ever fucking do that. You have no right. I swear to God, if I ever find out that you've reached out to them again, you're not gonna like what happens.
What did I tell you guys? That the day he would turn on her, it's going to be hard. Somebody that had the mind to be dealing with animals, the day he's going to turn on her, this is what I tell people. Not even what I tell, but something we should all know. See, I see a lot of girls on social media saying, "Oh, I want my men to be, to be harsh or rude to other women or accept me." That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. You think anybody that is bad to outsiders, that he think that's not his person, that the day he will turn on you, yours will be worst. Because come on, the way somebody behaves to the environment or to the people around them, that's an indicator of who that person is. Forget that he's showing you love or pretending to love you. The way he deals with his family members, the way he respects his mother, his father, the way he treats the people around him, that's the real person. Forget, so he's rude to people, but he's not rude to me. Are you okay? Is something wrong with your head? You better wake up, my friend.
I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. I said, you introduced me to your family. She added me on Facebook. You disappeared. I have every fucking right to message whoever I need to find out where my husband is. He told me that he was staying at a friend's house. And I'm going to use the real names that he told me because I don't think it fucking matters. He said that he was staying at Amber and Joe's house. Amber and Joe were a couple. And Joe had been a gentleman that he went to this faith-based program with previously. He said that he had a lot on his mind and that he needed to get clarity on what to do and get some advice. He said that he went to Orlando to meet with his sobriety program brothers to talk to them, and he wanted to see about getting his old job back that he had while he was in this program. He said he knew I'd be upset if he told me, and that's why he lied, that I wouldn't approve, and that he didn't want me to stop him going to see his friends. Mind you, my dad is still in the hospital, I'm still a wreck, and my husband is missing. I told him, you have no fucking idea what I would have said. I already told you I didn't want you to go to this stupid football game. I don't know why you had to lie. You getting advice and seeing about a job and all this, it's the equivalent. Why trade one life for another? Why couldn't you just say what you were doing? When have I ever shown you I'm not an understanding person? And this takes me back to video 2. You take away my ability to choose what's happening with me when you lie. You're taking away my ability to show I'm an understanding person when you lie. And once again, maybe my empathy is my problem. And maybe I should start swinging first and asking questions later. I was screaming in that parking lot. I was making a scene. People were looking at me. I was hot. I felt like I was going to pass out. I didn't know what was going on. And I said, I don't know these people. You have never once in the time we've been together said anything about a Joe or an Amber. You have never. I said, put me on video. Let me talk to them. I'm not going to fucking do that. They think you're crazy already. They've seen how you have been calling me over and over. They think you're crazy. I'm already having to answer questions about you.
Really? Wow.
Mind you, the next day was the celebration of life for the girl's aunt, for the person that he was so devastated had passed. I said, are you going to be back for that? Maybe. We have stuff to do. We're going to go out on a boat tonight. I said, you are a piece of shit if you don't come to this thing that you made such a big deal about. And if you make me go alone, if you make me go without you, and I have to be introduced to your late wife's family as your new wife, and you're not even going to be there? I was screaming. His mother was in and out of the car. I'm trying to explain to her what's happening. Let's go into part 37.
Hey. Oh, people are going through it. And the thing is, she's still expecting so much from him, and I understand, because when you're in love, it clouds your judgment. You still want to you still want to see the best from that person, and I don't blame her, because it's her nature, and it's not your fault that you're a good person. It is just who you are. So it's not your fault that you're a good person. It's his own laws that he decided not to, take good advantage of this good person that God has given him. So it's his own loss, not yours. So this is to anybody that is you're a good person. Don't allow the situation or the experience in life change your good nature. Never allow that. That is one promise I make to myself. No matter the bad people I encounter, people that take my goodness for granted, it will not change me. It will not change me. It's your loss, not mine. Oh no, this is bad. Guys, I'll see you in part 37.